So, Jessica, there was a couple things we wanted to talk about. For one, you have a fight lined up already this summer in July against Aspen Ladd. And then another thing that happened within the last week or so was the UFC possibly announcing a 125-pound division. That seemed to get you pretty excited, too.
Yeah, I really feel like, I've probably harassed Dana and Sean Shelby since I got into the UFC. And not to mention, after a couple of these robbery decisions, I feel like that I've really pushed for it, and just been like, please, like, you guys found me there. Let me fight there. And, it seems like they're making all these divisions. I mean, like, why are we missing the 125 one?
Mm-hmm. So after their initial announcement, they said they may have jumped the gun. But still, where there's smoke, there's fire, they say. So have you heard any follow-up as far as, like, hey, look, maybe the announcement was premature, but the division is coming?
Well, yeah, I mean, ideally that's – listen, I'm not going to get myself in any trouble because I know your job is to get the juice and, for me not to dish the juice. But, let's just say – I'm going to say this. I'm going to win my fight, and then I'm going to 125. So if that answers your question, I mean, spin it how you want to.
I like it. I like it. That's a great answer.
I will not be doing any type of tough. I'm 30 years old. I'm going to do like 20-year-old women in a house together. I'm going to kill somebody.
Well, that was going to be my next question was, would you go the route of the house or would you just patiently wait? Sounds like you want to patiently wait. Is it something about just reality TV or is it an ego thing? Or because here's why I ask. Because if, let's say the press release, they did jump the gun and everything else is true, whoever comes out of there is the champion. I mean, there is something to that type of marketing and immediately fighting for a world title, no?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, it's no different than what they did, with the, TUF, with the 115, and stuff like that. I mean, you could see how amazing some of these girls did that didn't even, go into the house. And then, you see some girls who were in the house do good too. So it's just not my thing. Reality TV is what it is. But, being in a house for 6 weeks, away from my home and my dog and, my stuff, it's just not something I want to do. I don't feel like I need the coaching like some of those young girls do, and, to figure out, what camp they're going to go to, or, maybe some of them are at some of these small-time camps and stuff. It's just not my style. It's totally, built for younger fighters, I feel like.
All right, this is the last question, then we'll focus on the Ladd matchup. You said it is our job to get the juice, but what if you are presented with, like, listen, that's kind of like the way things are going. We want you to be in the house with some pressure from the higher ups. I mean, are you 100% against it, or is this just something you'd rather not do, but if forced to do, you will?
Money talks, doesn't it?
I like it.
Yes. She never disappoints, man. She always has great answers.
I bring, as much as I might be on this, hard losing streak right now, I mean, nothing denies my talent, my ability, let alone, how good I did do at 125. I mean, I don't lose when I'm at 125. There's no question in my mind ever. And that's where you'll find the finishing. That's where they're going to find the Jessica that can finish and find that fighter. So for me, it's if they really want me to do it, then, I mean, I'm sure they'll make it almost enticing enough for me to not want to do it.
Mm-hmm. MMA Junkie Radio. MMA Junkie Radio. MMA Junkie Radio.